Hi, everybody. I wanted to just address some questions that you probably have been asking yourself and perhaps asking me in emails and so forth. And some people are very mixed up or confused or just lost. And I wanted to ask you to. Hi, everybody. I just wanted to make this little video to give you a little bit more explanation about the whole project and how 1/6 journal assignment fits into the whole series of projects that we're going to be doing. So the end goal is the 7-4 revised persuasive essay. And so everything in the course now is working towards that. And so from this journal assignment, essentially that was to consist of 2 topic paragraphs. In other words, you were supposed to write a paragraph on one possible topic and another paragraph on another possible topic that were issues that you could write about. And a third and fourth paragraph that also talked about the importance of the issues and the possible audiences, or kind of demographic that you might target the essay toward. So what a couple people have done, not too many, some people have actually written like the whole essay, but that would have also made me freak out if that was the case, and maybe that's actually causing people to stall. And essentially, these are 2 disconnected paragraphs and a third and a fourth paragraph that are connected to those 2 paragraphs. So you're not really writing a whole essay in that sense. It's a communication between me and you, but it's also something that should be as articulate as you can make it. And so let's say you were to write, come up with 2 topics. That's okay. One might be the fate of newspapers in the U.S. or in general, but I'll just say in the U.S. And so I'm very interested in newspapers. I used to be a copy editor, and so let's just say everything is going online and on through TV, and newspapers are dying out, and I want to investigate the question of what is going to happen to newspapers. And so in a way, my topic is actually framed as a question. That's probably one of the best ways to start your project, is in the form of a research question. And so let's pick another. Oh, hello, there's Mr. Butters. He likes to sit next to me and sometimes get on my computer. He's pretty. He's a sweetie. I know, Mr. Butters. Yeah. Anyway, so anyway, sorry to get distracted there. And the second item, I know, Mr. Butters. Okay. All right, hold on a second. Yeah. Okay. So let's just say the second topic. The second topic is I'm going to say, maybe this isn't so related to my topic, my major, but let's say Islamophobia. I'm very concerned about Islamophobia. People who are kind of freaking out if there's if anybody's Muslim or anything like that. I was kind of interested in helping people learn how to be allies to. This sounds a little bit odd, I suppose. There's a lot of refugees that live in Erie, and I wanted to give some help to the International Institute in Erie, and there was some training called Muscle and Athletic Training that was in Pittsburgh recently, so I wanted to check that out. So actually, one of the projects that I was working on was in a previous term was to write a paper and to research about what are the causes of Islamophobia, and that's actually a term that's being used in the news these days, not as much maybe as you might hear, but so I've done research in both these areas. Okay, so let's just say I write a paragraph about each of these things. Now, my next step is to go to the Shapiro Library, and particularly you can do this in the section under finding keywords. Make a list of keywords, and there's a lot of them that you can come up with, and so you've got to make a huge list, and that's just the greatest assignment. If you complete it, you don't have to do everything perfectly on that, but then what you do is you use those keywords to type in as search terms in the databases. Now, posing viewpoints in context is not, frankly, it's not the easiest database to look up stuff in, and it's a little confusing, but it has some key things that we might want to take advantage of, and those are the fact that all the things that are talked about are issues. So, but you want to make sure you don't get to topics that are too old or too uncertain. You don't have the research for it. Anyway, then better one to work on is Academic Search Complete. And there are some more too that I'm going to post a list of tomorrow in an announcement, and along with a diagram of these different aspect of the different assignments that we're dealing with. So we've got 1/6 journal assignment, the two writing notes. Next is going to be the annotated bibliography, and that's where you will have found a few sources, and you summarize them and say how they're related to your topic. These are going to be the sources that you're going to use in your paper, or at least initially. Maybe they won't work perfectly. And then your next assignment is a revision of the writing notes into what's called a writing plan. And you just do pretty much the same thing in a more complete version, along with 2 extra questions that have to do with how you will receive feedback and deal with comments toward revision. And you'll see what that's like in next week's assignment. Then the following we're going to have a writing workshop, so it's going to be sharing those writing plans with each other, and so each of you can help each other come up with better audiences and or come up with suggest some better sources or different arrangement of sources or something like that. Instead of writing a thesis in an outline like you have done possibly in the past, this writing plan sort of replaces it. And so then after that, the 5th week is when you're going to be writing a rough draft. And then you will actually be learning how to write in-text citations at that stage. And in the 6th week, you'll learn how to put your works cited together, which is a lot easier than in the past because there's a lot of wizards out there, and there's one in the course to help you do that. But Mr. Butters, can you move over? Okay, thank you. He's making a lot of noise. Okay. You can't hear it, but he's bothering me. Okay. So then what we do is then we'll revise that after the feedback from you'll share one section of your rough draft and a revised section of that. So that's what we're working toward. And then at the very end of the class, then you write a reflection of what you've learned, what feedback has been useful the most, and how you applied that to your paper, or what chances you might have missed, or something like that, opportunities you might have missed, and so so that you can learn better what to do in the next time, because you're going to probably have to do a lot of these kinds of things. So once you do one, you got a system on how to do it. I did the same thing. I had to write a paper last week, and I had to come up with these same things, because you kind of have to envision all the aspects of the writing project, the rhetorical situation, as it were. You'll see that diagram tomorrow. You're going to get a lot of diagrams and lists. That will help you. So try not to freak out and enjoy the process. Researching is actually probably one of the most fun things to do. Your mind expands, you find all kinds of new things, and you're not writing yet. So, okay, that's all I wanted to say on that.